Hello everybody, it's Kelly and we are here today for Stampin' Sunday, which is hosted by Thelma over at Thelma Hall and Paula over at Craftin' by the Pond. And also Stamp Play, which is hosted by Susan over at Susan's Heartstrings. These are both open collabs where you can come on here and show any stamping projects you have, any my mind just went completely blank. Any new stamps that you've purchased, any tips or tricks or anything that you have going on. So for this one, I'm pre-filming this one mainly because I need to get it to my friend so that she can add it with hers for the recipient, which is her niece. And I'm expecting a little one, so I made a fun little card. I find that cards for little ones, that could be a little bit difficult. I did make one for my doctor when I got a new elephant stamp set. I just thought it was so cute. So I went ahead and made one for her. And I think the more I do them, kind of like masculine cards, the more you do them, the more comfortable you get. So this is what I did. It's on a standard A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then on the inside, there is Wink Estella, but as we all know, Wink Estella is very shy when it comes to do with cameras. And then I went ahead and did my stamp on the back. Lucia had given this to me for Christmas one year, and then I wrote the year. Because this is a personal card that's getting sent, I wanted to put my stamp on the back. So this is what I did, and then I will show you what I used, and I could feel a little bit of glue on the back side right there. I could feel it right there. So rub that off. Shouldn't be a problem. All right, so there's the card, and then I did the envelope. Sometimes I do the envelopes and sometimes I don't. This is what I did. For the envelope here, I decided to take the honeycomb and the little bees and add them to the corner, and then I just darkened up the edges on the flap. I will sign and address it so that I could give it to the recipient, well, the family member's recipient. So for the Hello Little One, I used it out of this right here from this Turtle Friends stamp set from Stampin' Up. I don't have a lot of baby ones. I found this for baby. It came with all these other ones that I had. Let me move that out of the way. Sorry, my hand was on. I had found this woodblock stamps at the Goodwill, and they're all Stampin' Up stamps. So I'm assuming that somebody who had decided that they don't need their Stampin' Up stamps anymore took it over to the Goodwill for somebody like myself to pick up and enjoy. This stamp set here, we're just going to use the back side of this one. I'm going to have to take it out of the plastic because this white piece is in the way. But this is what this stamp set looks like. Cute little bees, and it's for Valentine's Day. It says you'll always be for the one for me. Love you. I love you no matter what. Happy Valentine's Day. You're as sweet as honey. Be mine, and you make my heart buzz. And then this is the honeycomb that I used, and these are the parts for the bee that I had used, and that one's sticking to my arm. And then I used this little space right here, but there's antenna, there's little faces, there's little hearts. This stem for the flower that goes with this flower over here. More little faces, and then the trail of little, and there's another flower, and then there, stem, sorry, and then there's another flower, and then there's a heart. So it's a super cute set. I believe it is a recreation of a Stampin' Up! Stamp set, but it was purchased from Temu. So these were the two, so those, I used those. I used the congratulations, and this one is what's sticky. I don't know why it's sticky like that. I use this congratulations right here. I'll just use this envelope to back it up with. This stamp set was, it came in a paper pumpkin kit. And it says, thanks, hello, I will always be here for you, thinking of you, congratulations, a little note, and then like a pattern right here and the leaf. I use this pattern sometimes for like wallpaper on some things, and the hello is really nice. The thanks is pretty decent size, and I like the script on the congratulations. It's been in my little binder, so I'm not sure why it's sticky like that, unless the inside of the binder is sticky. And then this was another set from Paper Pumpkin. This is from a sunflower set, so you have the sunflower. That's really sticky. It has a sunflower. The inside of the sunflower says hello, which is really cute. A couple of, this is a leaf, a little sprig, 2 different bees, and then thank you for one-of-a-kind friend and wishing you so much happiness. So those were all the stamps that I had used to create this card. I had used my little dauber right here. When creating, it's always a good idea, in my opinion, to do samples, and much like when you see other creators while they're filming, they'll play something down and they'll see how it looks and then they'll take it away. And that's always really a good practice because you don't know how it's going to look. So I had stamped this. I had stamped these two. Am I in frame? There we go. Let me get those out of the way because they're annoying me anyway. I had stamped these. I actually, because I had cut those other ones out. This was a piece of white paper cut by the size, the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, in case I needed to use it as a mat over that. But my cardstock is 120 pound. I got it off of Amazon and I can't even find it anymore. So I kind of covet it, which is funny, and it was a 500 count. And I had given Lucia some, so there's some, we have used some of it, but I'm kind of coveting it because it's really super thick and I can't find it on there anymore. But anyway, I had used Memento Black. As we all know, it's my favorite black. I had used Stampin' Up's Bumblebee. And then when I did the stuff on the inside and the envelope, I had also used Soft Suede from Stampin' Up. The reason why I have these little ink spots is because I was a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and whenever you get Paper Pumpkin, you get a Stampin' Spot with every box. And so you gather up quite a few. They have a decent amount of colors, and then when they get to like a certain spot, they'll start re-releasing. I think I have 2 soft suedes. I have 2 basic grays. I think I have 2 Misty Meadow. I'm not sure. I had also used, oh, it's in my other hand, duh. I had shown this before. This is my stamping platform that I had gotten off of Temu. For me, the grids don't really matter because I put the paper here, then I put the stamp on it, and then I go like this. And the reason why I say the grid doesn't matter to me because it looks like some of it's fading where I've been cleaning off the grid, or cleaning the ink off this side. So it's fading a little bit, but I mean, the grid really doesn't matter to me because I don't place it based on the grid. So I lay my paper in here. I put my stamp on the paper where I want to stamp it. then I close it and it picks up the stamp and then keep going. So I couldn't layer these because they were two different stamps. So once I put this down, then I set this, the part that does the black, I had set that on top of this on the card. And then picked it up with the door and did it that way. This is the one of those, it's dusty, my bad. When you live in Arizona, there's dust like everywhere. You dust, and 5 minutes later, it looks like you never dusted in the last 5 years you've lived here. To me, it looks like a hockey puck. I bought it off of Amazon, I think. And it just helps apply the pressure. For some people, sometimes it happens with me and sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes you have a hard time getting a good grip or being able to press down to get a good impression. And I've noticed too, I don't know if I'll be able to show you, well, now that I just, maybe I could show you with this one. Now that I had put that other one away. Oh, you know what? I'll do it with one of the turtles. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe I won't do it with one of the turtles. They're all open in the middle. So let's see if I could do it with this one. So as you see, this stamp is solid. There's no holes or anything in it. So when you go, like, this is where you want this is where your paper's at, and you're going to want this to pick it up. So then it picks up. Of course, I don't have paper in there, so it might not do what I want it to do. There it goes. And it's hard to see right here, but sometimes if you push on it, you could see like little air bubble pockets. And I try to push those little air bubble pockets out because sometimes when you go to stamp, that air pocket will not, that air pocket could be right in that one spot right there. So you stamp it, then you pull it back and you have an open space right here. That's because there could be an air pocket between the stamp and the platform. So I always try to push it. This is just a little thing I'm just telling you guys because I've experienced it myself. I experienced it today with this yellow piece specifically. So I just try to push down, and you can see the little bubble push out towards, kind of like when you're putting on the screensaver thing on your cell phone, and you could see all the air bubbles go out like that. Kind of the same thing. So that's what I do because it could get that one spot that's not getting a good impression. It could be because that's where the air pocket is at, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. I know it's around here somewhere. I try to put it back the way it's supposed to go because otherwise it just looks weird. But sometimes I can't see where it's supposed to go. I'm looking for that right there. I'm not finding it. Or maybe it's just right here. Nope, that's not it. Well, I'll just stick it in there because it'll just take all day. See, now it doesn't match up, but I'm not going to sit here all day trying to put it on there and waste your time. All right. So anyway, so I use a platform, and that's how I do it. Let's see. So, and then I did a test. This is why we always do a test. So these pieces right here, I don't know what's on my nail. These little things right here, these are the wings. So if this is the stinger, which is the bottom, the B bottom, why do I have wings way up here? So obviously this is not going to work. And this is why we test, because otherwise my card would look silly having the wings all the way over here with the face. This one, I got the right track, but as you could see, I had stamped both the wings and the black part at the same time, so it left that huge gap. So then I just did the yellow, and then I did the black, and then I did the wings. And then that's how it made it look out a little better. And then I took my little tiny block, and I did the eyes and the mouth with that. And then I used this scrap as blending, because as you know, you get that harsh one when you first start blending stuff out. And then I used my two Stampin', the Stampin' Spots are water-based dye ink. So are the Stampin' Rights. They are also water-based dye inks. You can use these on your stamps. So if you don't have because I don't have any of the full-size inks. If you don't have any of the full-size inks and you don't have any of the spots for them, then you could take the top part off and color the stamp with the brush. The end is a fine point, which I don't really use that often. But because these are also water-based, you can use them on your stamps. Now, if you were to use the alcohol ones from Stampin' Up, and I forget what they're called right now, and they come in 3 colors. So they come in soft suede, light and dark. I think it comes in 3. Maybe it only comes in 2, light and dark. And then the Bumblebee comes in light and dark. All of them come in at least come in light and dark. I don't know if there's another one or not. And those that are alcohol based, you can't use on your stamps. You could ruin your stamps. So it's just another thing. And then because I stamped with that, this is what my Handmade with Love by Kelly looks like. Like I said, it was a gift from Lucia. And I think that's it. I think that was everything that was used to make this card. Oh, I used Wink of Stella. Did I say that? Wink of Stella. I don't know why it doesn't like to show up. But it's on the wings. I did the Hello Little one. It's on the wings of this one. And then when you go inside, it's on this honeycomb, the bee, and the sunflower. And then on the envelope, it's on the bee and the honeycomb. I just think it just adds a nice little touch to it. So, anyway, I wanted to share my little stamping project with you guys for this collab. If you guys are interested in joining this collab, it's an open collab. Oh, yeah. This is my Stampin' block that I use when I'm not using the stamp pad. And then these are the dimensionals that I use. These are Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And when I run out of these, which is very soon, I'm going to be very sad because these are the best. And then when I do the glue and stuff like that, I use a silicone mat. As you can see, it's a little dirty. But anyway. As I was saying, if you're interested in joining this collab, it is an open collab. You can post whenever you have something to share. They are uploaded up on every Sunday. Just make sure that you tag our hostesses, Thelma at Thelma Hall, Paula at Craftin' by the Pond, and Susan at Susan Heartstrings, so that they can go watch your video. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for you for this video. I appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoy the card. By the time this posts, the card will be over to the expecting parents. So I hope they love it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.